Black Power, family, Black Power. So I entitled this one "When the Camera and the Media Leaves." This is what we get. Now, if y'all been following me or following, the incident and what happened, here in Buffalo, New York, about a month ago, then you know that we spoke a lot about this avenue, Jefferson, this avenue that we in which we on. You see, back in the day in Buffalo, New York, this was the black belt of Buffalo. Back in the day, this was wall to wall stores and businesses. You know, the elders tell me that they didn't even have to leave the community to go get the things that they needed. We got the Apollo Theater back in the day. The Apollo Theater right there used to play black exploitation movies. We got the library. Of course, the library is something new, but the library right there, the old library right there, been there for years. I'm just making this point to say that this is the heart of Buffalo, and this is what it looks like when the cameras leaves. Almost a desert. Almost nobody. The food is gone. Nobody's bringing food in. Like we wanted it anyways. I still feel that that whole process was a way to keep us cooled out, keep us pacified. You can't be mad when they giving the monkeys bananas and shit. They get what I'm saying. So this is where we at. Where we out here, no media, no nothing, the heart of the ghetto. We just left with our own issues, our own problems. There was a recently a massacre that happened in Highland Park in what they say Chicago. You know, I don't know enough to speak on that. How many of our people was killed? What I'm saying, but to say, but if so, my heart goes out. You know, tragedy. We're experiencing tragedy all over the world. Let me come to this tops right here, though. This tops again. As we spoke, was the heart, the hub of this community. Without this tops, this is considered a food desert, and there's no food for miles here. For at least 2 miles. So they're revitalizing this tops right now. There was an open debate on terms of what will happen to the tops. Some say that they can't go back in there after what happened, and a lot of others say, you know, moving it will prove that they won. So I can kind of concur with both arguments. So what they're doing now is they're um, rearranging the tops. They're not gonna have it look like the same way it looked like when this whole tragedy happens. Whoever coming here won't remind them of what happened. It's supposed to be new and improved. But the one thing that stands out to me is none of our people have any of the contracts to build this. As far as I see, these is all European people who, again, of course, coming into the community, just sucking up the economics out of it. It'd have been nice to get some qualified black people from this community to, work and rebuild this and revitalize this Tops. But, Tops is a big corporation, and who knows what kind of contractors or what kind of businesses that they deals that they have with people who does these type of things. So I may be speaking out of line, but yet and still this is still the black community, and working on this tops would have fed a lot of people had we have control over our community or not. So I'm just here. I got a meeting at our library in a minute, so I'm just here to give this little small update on what it's looking like out here, and of course, you know business as usual. No Al Sharpton, no, Black Panthers, you know, no nothing. We out. You know what I'm saying? So we as we go on our day, and we reflect on tragedy as well as happiness. Let us know that like Malcolm said, we are a people who've done so less. We are a people who've done so much with with so less that anything that they give us, I just butchered all of that, but it's gonna come to me, one day. But nevertheless, this is an update on what's going on here in Buffalo, New York City. Um, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, all of that good stuff that they say. Um, and we'll be back with more information, more knowledge, more news in terms of what's going on. But let me do say, it's funny, I'm seeing more white people than usual. So we can tell that gentrification is definitely full in effect, But this is your brother Shango coming live black at you from Buffalo, New York. Peace and love, Hotep. I'm out.